Wow. Thank you so much. No one ever gets me with the surprise. I have a tissue, should I need it. I'm going to tuck it here. Hearing the voices sing a song that I wrote was really spectacular. And having my brother here. Thank you, Lauren, Eliza, for making that happen. Thank you, Chris, for your amazing words. My brother inspires me every day with the work he does with the Marine Corps, but most importantly, the work he does as a husband and a father. It's a thrill to be here tonight with these amazing honorees. I stood here a year ago on this stage, newly out, and honestly, my head was spinning. I settled into my new reality, and I've spent the last 12 months sharing my story. I've been thinking over the past few days about how to write a speech of thank yous to accurately convey my appreciation for the honor being given to me tonight. But speech writing is difficult, to say the least. I truly am thankful. I'm thankful to be here, and I'm thankful to have had the chance to share my story with the world. But I am most thankful for the opportunities that I've had this year to listen. I've had the unique experience of hearing the stories of hundreds, if not thousands, of people like me, especially our nation's youth, some of whom you've heard tonight. And that has been my greatest privilege. That has been my greatest privilege provided to me, by and large, through the great work of GLSEN. I didn't prepare a thank you speech tonight. Instead, in the spirit of honoring what I've learned from the young people who've trusted me enough to pour their hearts out to me, I'd like to explore another idea. Maybe it's the songwriter in me. Of course, I'm going to invite you to join me in the exercise of exploration. Feel like a kid again. When one says the phrase, feel like a kid again, it's meant to evoke feelings of nostalgia, to stir memories of a carefree and easier time in one's life, right? Feel like a kid again. Now go all the way back to when you were 13. Go back 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and imagine the 13-year-old you. Many of you knew that you were different, right? I did. I knew. And it made me anxious all of the time. I was nervous at home. I was nervous in my school. And I was especially nervous at church. Negative words about people like me were being thrown around like bullets. And my goal every day in my life was to lay low and avoid being found out. And by the way, there was no mercy for the kids being picked on who were actually suspected of being gay and being different. I considered myself lucky that my truth was a secret. I was scared to death, and at times I was miserable. So feeling like a kid, the 13-year-old me wasn't feeling that great. But look at us now. We're in New York City. We've got nice apartments. Okay, they're small. We've got money. Eric Botcher has a really nice suit. Isn't life good? And all of this freedom and being out, well, don't forget to feel like a kid again. As much as many of us in this room would give anything to convince ourselves that, oh, it's been years, so much progress has been made, it's probably somewhat easier now than it was when I was a kid. More people are out, it's just gotta be easier. Well, in so many cases, it's not. They are still terrified in their homes, in their schools, in their churches, and they're fearful that their lives are doomed. I try to imagine this scenario. It's like all of us here tonight and all of those young people we're stranded on an island. Yeah, kind of like Gilligan's Island, if that helps you conjure up the image. It's like all of us here tonight said to them, you guys wait here, we'll go for help. When we get to civilization, we'll come back for you. So here we are tonight. Seems as though, thank God, we made it to civilization. Did we go back and rescue them like we said we would? And the good news is, in so many cases, the answer is yes. The good work that GLSEN is doing to support our nation's youth is changing lives and saving lives. I have heard firsthand, as you have here tonight, of how GLSEN has saved them. I share my thoughts with you about feeling like a kid again because I know you do care. It's clear that you do. You're here, you gave your money and your time to be here, and that's what matters. That matters a lot. We in this room, as Dominique Walker told you today, we have such a power, such a collective voice. And as a brand new proud member, a board member of GLSEN, I want to further encourage you to use that power, to call your friends. Call those friends of yours that you graduated high school with. You know, the ones who are teachers in your hometown, the principal maybe. Call them. Talk to them about who you are. Talk to them about GLSEN. And I'll echo Susie's comments. It's not just about high school. It's about the grade schoolers. It's about your hometown. You did it. You went for help. You found civilization. And now you are perfectly able to launch a rescue mission. Don't forget to feel like a kid again. I want to thank the GLSEN boards. I want to thank, again, the honorees with whom I'm being honored tonight. I want to thank the incredibly dedicated GLSEN staff with whom I've had the pleasure of working very closely this year. They worked their tail ends off. I'd like to thank my family and my best friends and, of course, my brother, who are here tonight to support me. A special thanks goes to the amazing Eliza Bayard. She is a mentor to me. She is a mentor, but she is also one of my very best friends. And finally, on a personal note, I want to say thank you to my fiancé, Lauren. Not only does GLSEN change the lives of LGBT youth, it changed our lives by bringing us together. Winning! Thanks, y'all.